Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. And even though you cannot see the ship currently, you will be able to in a moment, but we need to go to the Beta 7 sector and, it's Beta 7 planets, and we need to actually go to the moons. That is Sathium, no. And we need gold, we ran out of gold. It was an interesting experience. I guess we're just gonna go to Beta 1 since it doesn't technically matter. Just gonna lock in Beta, the first moon. Doesn't really matter where we go. As you can slightly tell by the ship that we do have new things added. They're not really visible like this, so when we get into better light, I'll give a little bit of a tour. The ship hasn't changed much, but it was a decent amount of work since, again, in creative it is just a lot easier to do things, and with the limitations of not creative, it is a little bit more difficult. Plus, adding and removing things, especially things with a lot of HP, tends to be a little bit more time consuming. Now, we do have a lot of turrets now, so we are going for bear, actually. We have 4 plasma turrets, fully armed. We have many cannon turrets, actually, and 4 missile turrets. Now, actually, I'm left with a couple of turrets. And as you can see, we have a lot of ammo, and we're building even more ammo. So we're actually left with a couple of turrets here, and here, and somewhere. Where did I put the rest of the turret? I know I had more. Where? No, seriously. I had like 4 more of these. They're supposed to be 5, I believe. I know I put them somewhere, I just don't recall where. Well, anyway, regardless, we have a lot of turrets. And we have absolutely almost no extensions. We have a lot of, as you can see, thrusters, and virtually no room for any more. Our CPU is almost maxed out. Actually, it was way above the maximum, but on the bright side, we had a lot of crew members that were just sitting in reserve. So, they pledged their allegiance to the Union, and we're going to turn on the shields here just in case. That might actually max us out, I'm not entirely sure. Well, that being said, I have not saved the template once this was fully finished. Alright, that should be a lot better. Okay. Are we entering the moon? Almost. Look at what is going on here. We still can't take on this big of a swarm at once. 1 by 1 or 2 at a time, sure, but this many? No. The reason is, of course, our shields are still very basic. And I'm pretty sure I can't upgrade to the next shield. Now, I believe as well, before I actually continue, there it is. Now you can see it a little bit better. Now, we don't actually need to go much on this moon, but I did make a slight rule that we are actually going to be doing a little bit of exploring. As you can see, our ship is consuming a ton of fuel now. Just a metric ton, because we have way more thrusters and way more stuff going on. But, as you can see, almost nothing has actually changed with the ship. Well, visually, that is, except for these side... I'm actually not entirely sure why I built these. I kind of just sort of wanted them, and now I don't. But it's too much of a hassle to rebuild them, to like remove everything from them. So the idea... I had actually a really good idea how to change the ship. How to make it look actually not blocky. And it wasn't going to take too much time. The problem is, these things that I built on the side, they were supposed to be temporary, but they're kind of sort of permanent now. Because I can't extend this thing to the side, it's a little bit difficult to build here. It just won't look as good, so I might as well just leave it a straight line, might as well not bother. It's going to take way too much time and it's still not going to look as pretty. And that is why the ship is basically just a rectangle. The only difference is that these are 1 taller, just so that I can fit... Oh, I was supposed to add landing gear, I forgot the landing gear. So that I can move these inside so that I can add landing gear. I forgot the landing gear. I mean, happens. As you can see, that's because we're in range of the thing. I removed one of the layers of roof because it wasn't needed anymore. Explosions don't do as much damage. Only there it remains because these need to be a little bit more secure. Let's face it, this is where all my tech is, so I kind of want it to be a little bit more secure. In fact, the tech might actually come out this way because we're going to need a little bit of extra room. But that's fine. So we have extra crew, we have extra... guns, a lot of ammo is being built, and oh hello, okay, so that's not what I was supposed to do. So the reason I can't actually remove these is because I have the harvest container here, which is fine, I can actually remove this, it's not really that full. And the problem is the container control is in the other one. And the container controller is, yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard to move. And that is why I actually can't. Well, it's not that I can't, it's just going to take a lot of time. And I just know. Not at the moment. I'm not ready for that yet. It'll happen one day, just not today. Now, anyway, let's see if I can actually find a point of interest. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the update. So, I didn't check, but I'm pretty sure there's been an update. And why am I saying this? Because I was actually in here. First of all, we have this, which is new. Now, apparently we can now upgrade missile turrets to heavy missile turrets to other heavy missile turrets to, yeah. And we can upgrade laser turrets to heavy ones, artillery ones. Basically, every turret can be upgraded. And we have, like, different types of rounds, like heavy minigun turrets, heavy automatic turrets. Like, they do require upgrade kits, though. Advanced turret upgrade kits. Not all of them, I think. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yes, some of them require large ones. And other ones require advanced ones. Some of them require small ones, depending on what we're upgrading, which is something we don't have. So that's why I haven't actually bothered unlocking these. There's a couple of extra new stuff, though, which we are going to experiment by the end of the week, which is these, the hydroponics based. Not entirely sure how they work. They seem very expensive. And they are expensive to unlock, I just noticed. 250 per. This means in 100 for these. That is a lot of unlock points that I'm going to need to spend, because I was planning on doing a hydroponics area by the end of the week, and I was planning on having more than one of these, but they are very expensive. But anyway, I believe that's all the new stuff that I noticed. Now, there's probably more new stuff. In fact, I wouldn't doubt that for a moment. But I haven't actually seen anything yet. Again, haven't really done any browsing, just noticed that, and that's about it. Alright. So, that being said... Oh yeah, something else. Not entirely sure what this does. Well, it says it in the description, but if anybody has any idea, I'd be really glad to know. Long-range radar allows to scan an area for structures and resources in range of the device. It's 40,000 CPU. It is very expensive. Actually, it requires an advanced turret upgrade kit. Okay, so we can't actually build it anyway. I'm just gonna get it, but we can't build it anyway. Well, should have known. Alright, we're gonna go that way. I believe that is enough of the ship. I wanted to upgrade this to a large one, but A, we're doing fine with these at the moment, and B, that's gonna put us past the CPU limit, so no, just couldn't happen. Now, we're still on 2 basic RCSs. I wanted to upgrade to an advanced one. The thing is, I can't, or at least I couldn't upgrade the normal ones to an advanced RCS. For some reason, it just says you can't. It just doesn't have an upgrade, even though I should be able to do it. But, you know, that's fine. What did we find here? I mean, except a cannon drone? Crash transport rear. Actually, that's exactly what we need. We need medium thrusters. Yeah, no, we need medium thrusters. Which is the funny thing. Is something coming this way? No, nothing. So the reason we need... I'll add landing gear in between episodes. The reason we need... what did I say we need? I forgot. Did I put on the oxygen? I did. Medium thrusters, yeah, because it's not symmetrical. We have 3 here up top. I want it to be 4, but we probably won't be able to fit 4 because of CPU restrictions. And we're missing like way too many here. And that is why I am hoping... Yeah, this is going to have a couple of thrusters. Well, judging by that, that's an engine bay. That's what I would do. I would build either an engine bay or a missile bay there. So, let's... Oh, speaking of which, we don't actually have any more cores. This is our last one. I should, once the ammo's built. Okay, actually most of the ammo has been built, so that's kind of nice. CPU, if possible. Nope. Just normal CPU, please. Just... Core, alright. Not CPU, core, right. I'm gonna build like 5 more of these just to have some around. Yeah. Most important thing, we care about devices. It looks like this one doesn't actually have anything I want. Well, let's check out the containers very quickly. Sure, I will take that. I did use like 3 or 4 of these. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like I can't make more, but we don't need that. I deconstructed a lot of the stuff we didn't need, so we are swimming in electronics and whatnot, copper wiring, and just a lot of stuff that we really don't need or care about at the moment. But yeah, we're swimming in them, so we won't care about them for a very long time. Alright, well, onward to the next point of interest, I suppose. Alright, we have a lot of new weapons that I'm kind of itching for a fight, and this thing seems to be alone, so... let's get it going. I probably should have actually made sure that these are actually targeting only turrets and mounted weapons, because we don't actually want to destroy the generators in the base. We want to keep them relatively whole. Okay, this thing has actually a decent amount of turrets. Let's see if we can survive. Okay, it looks like we are taking some shield damage. Nothing really appears to be firing, but... Oh, right, that's because only the cannon turrets can fire. Right. Now, the problem is our ship is kind of flat, so we have to be at this angle if we want maximum firepower. Which, in space, should be fine, since we're going to be mostly maneuvering. We're not really going to be staying in one place, but... I think we just caused a huge explosion. I don't really care about the oxygen here, but still. Yeah, in space it shouldn't really matter that much. Like, I just wanted to have guns on all sides. Of course, we don't have any on the bottom. But that should be fine. That's going to be our only weak spot, our belly. Looks like we're not doing bad, but that's just like 3 laser turrets that are barely shooting, so... Okay, you can actually stop firing. Like, all of you can stop firing. Alright, so let's actually go to the landing pad, which is on the other side. And let's check out this oxygen depot. Hopefully we'll be able to take it over. Now, I still want to have... Hello, something is still firing. Okay, well, we're about to find out what it was. So I don't want it to fire on the generators yet. What I do want is... Oh, that's going to take a while. How are we actually on these bullets? Relatively fine. You know what? Whatever. We should be good to go. I'll just turn on the core function. Just remove the ammunition to be built in a moment. Now I do want to find the proper entrance, because I want to do this properly. Because why not? Hopefully there's no huge explosion here as soon as I enter the door. Oh, that was a freeze. Yeah, he's actually running towards me instead of just straight up shooting at me. Which I'm fine with. Oh, ammo, nice. I'm surprised I can see these. Oh, hello. Oh, I actually found one of these, or was it 2? I could be wrong. I don't remember. It was like Friday. And so I went to disassemble a ship that was in water. We've seen that type before, and apparently there are hidden alien containers around it. When I started disassembling everything, I just saw it by accident. Container controller, and all the stuff goes into fuel and whatnot. I should really have... Is that an advanced one? That is an advanced one. That's our ship shooting, that's fine. Large fridge, sure, keep them there, and this goes under miscellaneous. And we'll have to sort out the fridge sooner or later as well. This thing make anything explode? No, but it makes that pop up. Which actually gives me a dermal burn, alright. Oh, I made ammo for this and I forgot it. Made like a couple of grenades, just so I can use it a little bit. I kind of do like it. Oh. Alright, what actually fixes dermal burn? Dermal burn, there it is. I don't know why we got dermal burn, but we got it. Please tell me I'm actually doing damage to that thing. That was 3, 4. Ah, okay. I see something big is shooting as well. It's not just this thing. Alright, it's gone. Alright, something big is shooting from... somewhere. I just don't know where. Hello. Alright, so it looks like making only 12 grenades was a mistake. I needed way more than 12. These grenades, I'm actually surprised that these grenades don't really like two-shot these turrets. I guess they were supposed to be more like anti-personnel things. Because at this point, I'd rather just use the tactical stealth rifle. Yeah, it's a lot quicker. Look at that. Granted, I can't shoot and hide, but it is a lot quicker. I saw him. Well, maybe I should have tried the grenade rifle versus these. The thing is, I don't want to destroy anything because I'm a loot freak, and I think I see a rare one over there. Hello, no. We're gonna stack up 2 bandages because we can. By the time it reacts the second time to shoot, we've already... Yeah. Even though I do think it shot me because my health went down. Alright, any one of these could be another turret. Okay, so this is a generator. Which I guess... Okay, that's not something I was expecting, but okay, that was a decent model. Oh, I'm gonna need these. So I'm gonna need a lot of nutrient solutions because these hydroponic bays require like 9 blocks of can I actually just... No, I can't, right? Yeah, I can't. This thing has not much HP, does it? I think it said 193 out of 250, so I'm gonna need more grenades, or I'm just gonna need to switch to the rocket launcher. I think I'm just gonna switch to the rocket launcher. It's gonna be a little bit easier that way. This thing just doesn't do enough damage. Yeah, look at that. How much did it do? Oh, almost. Ah, okay, apparently explosion's bad. Alright, on the bright side, we kinda died close by, so you know I'm not that mad. The whole idea was to destroy the generators. I got the rocket launcher, by the way. Even though it says... Oh my, that does a lot more damage. That really does a lot more damage. Look at this. Yeah, that... Okay, you know, I kind of like this rocket launcher. Like, more than the basic one. I don't know, it has a better feel to it. So actually, what I wanted to do is... This thing says 500 damage per grenade. Sorry, I will actually need to. 500 damage per rocket. And I'm currently building just a couple of rockets. Because we won't need too many. Now, the 40mm, though... It is 500 damage. So, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. This thing just appears to do way more. Yeah, that's at half health. I'm gonna stand way back though. I am pretty sure it's on very low health now. Yeah, there it is. Oxygen depot depressurizing. This means that all the turrets will be offline. Okay, we don't care about ice chunks. This means all these will be offline. Okay, actually, we do want these. Yep, emergency rations, as always. They're always useful. I always like them. Hello. There's another one. Would you look at that? Lovely. And we are going to quickly do this. What is this? Oh, hello. That's new. Oh, hello. Alright, I could go up or I could go in the other room. And we're going to go in the other room because I like to explore the first floor first. I think these are only oxygen tanks. I can barely tell. Haha, you are not functional only. Ah, that's where the core is. This thing has a lot of health though, doesn't it? Yeah, 2,000. It's actually easier to go through the sides, isn't it? Alright, anyway. Oh, more stuff to loot. Look at what we got. Nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not very good, but it's not bad either. There anything else around here that I could loot? Nope. Alright, well, I wasn't going to go for the core, but I am kind of curious as to how much actual damage this thing does. So we're going to fire the rocket directly at the glass. This thing has 2,000 HP and it was on full HP. Ah, almost nothing. Alright, what about the other stuff? Okay, it seems like they have not taken any explosive damage whatsoever. Okay, I do want another one, I believe, actually. No, it's still 1,600, so no. Okay, we destroyed that, that's fine. I guess it's because it's an anti-personnel one, so it doesn't do much damage to these. It does actually say anti-personnel, which is a little bit, just a little bit, suspect, but hey, it does the job right now, so I kind of... Oh, hello. That's a lot of these. Oh, yeah, and these, I believe, get... Can I please pass? Thank you. I believe these get powered off as well. Hello. More. Give me more. I believe those get powered down when there's no power, so... Oh, yeah, and for some reason, we can go above 4,000 now. I think that's part of the script as well. Not entirely sure what happened, but we can go above 4,000 now. Alright, there's no such thing as an automatic door. So unless I really want to get rid of the core... Oh, that's... Okay, that's weird. I think that's where my ship is supposed to be. Or at least was. But there's not really much of a point, so... Well, you know what? Test sort of passed. I mean, we'd need better shielding. That's entirely true. But, yeah, I'm going to call this sort of passed. Right, well, these oxygen depots are apparently a treasure trove of rare chests, so... Why not do one more, right? I'm feeling confident. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we're gonna have the 3 turrets here. Hopefully we'll be able to take them down before our shields go down. Plus, we really don't want to waste the fuel on shield regeneration, but we might not have much of a choice. Now, the thing is, of course, not all my turrets are firing because missiles and plasma can't actually fire in here. And yes, I was given the advice a very long time ago to get some manual aiming turrets as well, because it's going to be just a lot quicker to destroy ships that way, but I'm kind of lazy and want to do everything with turrets. Now, we will get some manual aiming weapons sooner or later. Can you please fire? Thank you. Sooner or later. That's absolutely sure. That's guaranteed. Apparently, it is a lot quicker to destroy any vessel like that. Just punch through the shields, see where the generator is, and just go ham with your weapons. But okay, we definitely destroy something on the roof. I'm not entirely sure what, though. I guess what I could try is digging down. Oh, no, not digging again. Well, I could try it, though. Like digging down one of them. I could have a cookie. Oh, nice cookie. Digging down on one of them and actually destroying the core, which will take a while, of course. Now, there was a cannon drone we destroyed. There it is. I kind of want to loot it. Didn't actually loot the last one. I want to see what this one has. Okay. I'm assuming this stuff, and I think it has some bullets. I could be wrong, though. Alright. Now, let's find this thing's entrance again. And this time, we know where the generators are, so we're just going to straight up destroy them after we pass the initial area. I think I even have an idea how to do it without actually wasting too much ammo on these sentry turrets. Now, we're going to have a couple of these spawn. We're going to eliminate them with our stealth rifle. I do kind of want to get this because I really don't want to be backstabbed. Alright, so my idea, I believe these are going to be locked, right? No, they're not. It was just to fire. Okay, so no, that turret is actually getting in the way. So this one, I believe, activates after we activate that, but was that one shot? I think that was one shot. But yeah, this was basically my whole idea. Okay, so apparently there's an explosion rigged here after the first one is destroyed. That's why I died. I thought it was my own stupidity. Well, still, I shouldn't have been standing that close, but I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure it should be on, like, no health points. There it is. And goodies. And this one has, alright, not bad, to be honest. Not bad. I mean, consider this, it's almost free. Well, cost me some Pentax ID, some fuel, and whatnot. I still haven't actually started properly trading, and I probably should, to be honest. Because we have a lot of stuff that is actually specifically for sale. Like, 90% of this stuff is for sale. 90% of it. Yeah, sure, these aren't. Maybe I can keep like one of the light armors or the improved light armors, but everything else is for sale. The night vision goggles, everything. Okay, let's actually go here first. We don't need to go to the other room first. Alright, laser. Oh boy, more of these. Nice. Well, that thing still comes out when I press that, so it still gets pushed out. But, hey, loot. Nice. Ooh, token. Ooh, token. What does that do? Just quickly get these. More explosives as well. I love explosives, so we're not getting the force fields now. We're absolutely not. Alright, I wonder what a token does. Hello, that's the wrong one. Huh. No, can't shift click it, can't do anything. What about left clicking it? Nope, nothing. Right clicking? Nope. Alright, well, it has question marks on it. It weighs almost nothing, so I guess I'll just keep it. Alright, with that oxygen depot done, I believe it is going to be time for us... Ooh, waste treatment plant. I believe it's going to be time for us to leave. Now, I still couldn't get the core... Well, I can, but it's just going to take a lot of explosives, and honestly, it's probably not worth that much fuel. I don't even know how much fuel there is in here, but it's probably not worth it. Now, there is another option. I could use one of the cannon turrets, manually just fire at the blocks. I could more or less see where the CPU is. It's like over there somewhere. I could, you know... find out, just see where it is and just trace it, but that's going to take a while, and I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be worth it, to be honest, just for a little bit of fuel and a little bit of oxygen. especially if it takes like 10-15 minutes to actually do that. Anyway, we're going to be ending things off here. Next time, we're going to be going into Beta 8 in Beta Asteroid Field. For now, though, I'm the Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, and I do hope to see you all in the next one.